At EDL, we are committed to fostering a workplace where diversity and inclusion drive innovation and success. This International Women's Day, we celebrate the talented individuals who contribute to our company's growth and leadership.
We need to maintain the flexibility that's come in from COVID, where women are able to work from home and balance life. Certainly at the beginning of my career, you couldn't go to school events, you couldn't do a lot of stuff. I would drop my kids off at childcare in the morning and wouldn't pick them up until, very late at night from after school care. These days, women are able to go, they're able to have that balance of time with their family at the same time. Whereas one of the things that I struggle coming up through the ranks is how did I balance that time and not feel guilty as a mother in being in the workplace and focusing on my career, but not necessarily focusing on my kids during the day.
The most positive change I've seen for women are flexible working arrangements. And I think there's two real key reasons that it's important. It's allowing women to be able to better manage their commitments around work and be more present when they're at work because they know those commitments are being covered and they're less stressed trying to make all of the ends meet in their days. So it really helps women be present at work and participate more at work. And the second reason I think it's really positive is it's allowing men to participate more in family commitments as well, which has a great benefit of letting their partners and women participate more at work and be present. But it's also allowing men to participate more in their families. Great conversations happen in the car on the way to school or ballet, and it's allowing men to have more of those opportunities with their families as well, which I think is really important.
I think really emphasising on the smaller things in the workplace as well as larger events, example like International Women's Day, support, making sure that young females in the workplace had that support network, whether it's just within the workplace with colleagues or supervisors, managers, all the extra support services. For example, I'm part of like a Busy Sisters mentoring group, which they do weekly catch-up calls, meet and greets monthly, as well as visiting you whilst you're in trade school to just give that extra support. Obviously, being in a male-dominated workplace, you sometimes need that extra support.
I think the most significant change I've noticed is the increased acceptability of part-time roles for women. When I first went part-time in 2003, I was one of the first people to do it at the firm that I worked at, and it was a learning experience for me and for the firm as to how it would work and what I needed to support me to do that role. And ultimately, I think there are a greater number of part-time roles available to women now at all levels of their career, because I certainly felt the pressure to postpone having kids until I'd regressed in my career on the understanding that a part-time role was more likely to be open to me if I was in a more senior role at the time. I think that's changed for the better. I think another change that I've seen is more men looking for part-time roles so they too can juggle child rearing and work, which I think can only be a positive thing for workplaces, for families, for kids, and for dads, getting that opportunity to be involved with their children on a more regular basis rather than working full-time and only having the weekends with their kids.
Inclusion isn't just a theme, it's how we grow stronger together. At EDL, we are proud to support a culture where everyone has the opportunity to contribute, lead and succeed.